Alf, you ready? What's going on, sports card hobby family? We are back again another day, another sports card video.
Anything we could do was call for an intervention.
Oh, hey guys. I hope that everybody is doing amazingly well. We're going to tackle what might be the original repack going back to 1986, a really cool Twitter story by Mario Alejandro. Make sure to connect with him on Twitter. I thought this one was really interesting. But before we dive into that story, I want to talk about some other repack stuff that has popped up going back in time. So we'll kind of cover all of this stuff. Huge thanks to today's video sponsor, COMC.com. Are you on the hunt for that next NBA superstar or looking to find some Hall of Fame hockey autographs? Look no further than COMC. Their growing 35 million card inventory is a treasure trove for collectors with a wide range of options to suit every taste and preference. The user-friendly COMC interface allows you to filter and search for cards with ease, ensuring you find exactly what cards you're looking to add to your collection. They've got pre-grading, they've got grading now, they've got COMC auctions, they got all the things. So definitely check out my link down below in the video description, as well as in the pinned comments to start your COMC journey today. Also, in honor of Stranger Things starting filming in Atlanta, either today or on Monday, I'm going to be at Culture Collision in a few weeks. Will I be able to stop by and see them filming? Probably not. They'll probably have it gated off or something, I assume. But that would be kind of cool to be able to sneak in and just kind of see what's going on. But in honor of Stranger Things, the SGC 910 auto grade, and this is the original 2018 Topps Hopper auto. This is the blue numbered out of 10. As I've said before, I like how you get the auto grade. As long as it's a 10 auto grade, they'll go ahead and put it on there. There's no extra charge for SGC to do that for you. All right, before we dive into the story from 1986, the repack ad, is it the original repack? We got to look at one of the OGs, maybe the GOAT for repack, mystery pack, mystery box type items, and it's Don West. Frank, roll that tape. Frank, thank you.
$1 million in wax boxes, sets, and rookie cards. We have purchased the most sought-after names and rookies in baseball, basketball, and football only. The deal will enable everyone to have an affordable chance at the top Gem Mint 10 rookie cards in existence. We are guaranteeing that the Gem Mint 10 rookie cards on the following page will be randomly going out. The deal also guarantees over 5,000 cards from 1980 to 2000, and then the graded cards from 75 to 2000, and an additional 100 rookie cards from 75 to 2000. Are you ready for this basketball? 1980 basketball boxes. 1986 Fleer basketball packs, Michael Jordan rookies. 87 Fleer packs, 88 Fleer packs, look at the football. 81 Topps, Montana, 82 Topps. 84 Topps, Marino and Elways, 89 score boxes.
So going back to 2000, which if you can believe it, man, that was 24 years ago? 24 years ago was the year 2000. Man, I feel old. Don West was on there selling kind of lots. You know, it's kind of like a mystery lot, you know, where you're getting cards. You're going to get at least 5,000 cards from 1980 to 2000 for $299, but they've got that flex pay option, so you can pay $149 twice to get 5,000 cards. And the one thing, though, that I thought was interesting, you heard him talk about the basketball options. You know, when you hear the baseball and the football stuff, it's like, meh. But then when you hear there's 86 Fleer, Jordan's in a 10, which I couldn't really make out which grading company it was that was in the video, but they're graded cards. I just can't see what they were. So, but 86 Fleer, Jordan rookie cards, and single packs of 86 Fleer. Those would have been the big chase if we're going back to what he was talking about. And there was 81 Topps football for the Montana. So there was some definitely cool things mixed in there, but I just thought it was interesting because that is a randomized, you know, they choose it. You don't really know what's coming through the mail. You don't know how many 86 Fleer packs actually went out. Maybe they had 3 of those and they had a zillion 82 Topps baseballs, you know, boxes to send out or whatever it was. So I just think it's interesting. This thing goes back in time. The mystery boxes, the mystery packs. You see it on eBay too now, where you've got eBay lots. lots where it's like, hey, it's $9.99 and you get a lot of 100 Prism cards for basketball or whatever. So this is not any sort of a new thing, the Repack mystery pack type deal. So Mario on Twitter, he had a really cool ad that he had found that he shared a story about. And it's from 1986. Bob was the guy that was selling this repack, maybe the original repack going back to 1986. And so what he was promising is 500 plus cards from 1963 to 1986. So given just kind of how a lot of those cards have done fairly well, especially the 60s stuff, maybe over time, not a bad deal. 200 boxes is what we believe was that print run. But the big chase is he slipped in. Now, again, here's another thing is, did he actually put it in? Because did anybody actually win it? We don't have social media back in 1986 to see the person that was like, yes, I got the Bob Repack 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle, ungraded. It was a raw card, but he put excellent to mint, which again, and people, they thrash on third-party grading. If a dealer is telling you excellent to mint, that's just somebody's word. You're taking their word for it. You hope that it's excellent to mint, but excellent to mint, that could be a grade of a 4 or 5. It could be maybe an 8, maybe even a 9 if it's mint. Like, how mint is it? How minty are we talking about with that 52 Topps Mickey Mantle card? And of course, going back in time to 1986, it was nowhere near the price of what it is today, especially when you get it graded and that sort of thing. But I thought that was interesting because he did have a big chase there. And then there's all the question marks of, did he actually sell 200 of these boxes or did he sell 2,000 of these boxes? There's no real way to track. You think a lot of today is, hey, take my word for it, bro, or trust me, bro, or whatever. Think back to the 80s, pre-internet, where it's like literally you're sending checks, you're sending personal checks, you're sending money orders in the mail, to pay for stuff. I was sending money orders in the mail to pay for eBay items in 1999, 2000. So going back to the 80s, it's even more of that sort of thing. And so I thought that was a really interesting article. And I thought Mario kind of raised some good points as to, was it really only 200 boxes? Did he sell more of those? Was the mantle hit? Because there's not a follow-up story, or at least I couldn't find it, where, there was the person that actually got the Mickey Mantle 52 Topps, excellent to mint condition. So I don't know. So thought this was a really cool story just around repacks. Today, of course, now you've got virtual repacks and you've got all sorts of things that are coming out. It's just kind of getting more and more sophisticated as the way that they are delivered. But the part that's not sophisticated is just the simple fact that it's kind of the same sorts of, troubles or the same sorts of things that you have to watch out for repacks. It's no different today than it was back then. It's a little bit easier now to where you can demand certain things. There's a lot of competition among repacks, so you can pick and choose, like, who am I going to buy a repack from? It probably shouldn't be the guy that just popped up out of nowhere that's starting his repack business. It's probably a company that you've known for a long time, or a hobbyist that you've known for a long time, or whatever. There's always kind of that buyer beware in the hobby in general, but especially around repack items. And I thought the story, again, was interesting that, man, 35 years ago plus, they had this sort of idea in place. People were still doing these kind of mystery lots or, mystery boxes. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Have an amazing weekend ahead. Stay healthy, stay awesome, and I will talk to you again later.